Guys, what's going on? Inception here, and welcome to another video. Ladies and gentlemen, today we have the new SBC Player of the Month, Koulibaly, to review today. Koulibaly Daddy. We're taking a look at a card who is 6'2", medium-high work rates, right-footed, 2-star skills, with a 3-star weak foot. So obviously already starting off really hot. Love the work rates. The height is great to work with. And then the base card stats for the main three things in pace, defense, and physical is set up nicely, but what we have to see is the acceleration and sprint speed in game, which is going to be 76.89, which in this game, guys, is really good because of the way that the pace balance works, man. Because yes, his agility and balance is low, but honestly, in this year's game, defensive quality is what matters the most, and his base card stats for defense is actually very high as well. Now, for this year's game with defense, power header, but I wonder if the dives into CPU or dives into tackle CPU trait, if that like influences it a little bit, because I'm telling you guys, man, in previous years when they had that trait, even though it was a CPU one, I felt like these guys made crazy challenges. But power header is actually very, very helpful if you want to take corner kicks with him, so that's actually pretty sick. Again, pace is set up nicely for the card for the meta of the game nowadays at an 86.99. Shooting, non-existent. Passing, not great, but obviously you want to work those angles as much as possible. You just can't really do certain turnaround ones sometimes, right? Because they're inconsistent. Obviously, they could still work from time to time, but just not going to be like a crazy thing to do all the time. Reactions at an 86 is interesting for the dribbling, with a 71 for dribbling and then 85 for composure. So the composure is actually set up nicely, but the main thing that we need to see with this card is going to be defensive characteristics, right? Because here's the thing, man. If you boost this card, right? Let me just pull this all the way over here. If you boost this card, Footman doesn't have the card design yet, right? But if you boost this card on a shadow chemistry style, you are almost making everything in his defense perfect, except for interceptions and defensive awareness, but it's still at a 97, okay? Koulibaly has a unique body type that's like, I think pretty big actually in game if it matches like his real life stuff, while being 6'2", so it's very, very helpful. And then not only that, but he even has 96 strength, 85 for aggression, while having 84 for jumping, right? So the card definitely looks really cool. In comparison to his version before that, we're looking at 2s for the difference in regards to the Player of the Month and the rare gold card, right? So what we're going to be doing with Koulibaly in-game is mostly testing him out defensively. I'm not really going to be... I guess I'm not really going to be playing regular FIFA for the most part. Like, maybe I'll do a little bit, but you just put a team together for me just for me to be able to do the review, right? So what we're going to do here is, I think for this team, it's actually perfect to try... Luis Alberto will put over here. Kessier will put there. Yeah. What we're going to do here is we're going to have these guys unbalanced. I don't really care to do anything to those guys. This on that, and then we could do this one on just stay central. Yeah, so just stay central for these two. Tactics will do balanced, balanced. It's a defender review, so I'm not like too concerned about any of this. Like if we concede a lot of goals, Guillou doesn't care. It's just, again, we're just reviewing the center back for this. But if we get into some goal scoring opportunities, then why not, right? But players in the box, we'll do this like a 55, and then depth to, we could do like a 55, a little bit higher depth to kind of test them out a little bit more as well. I think that'd work out really nicely. But yeah, let's get into a couple games and see how he plays. I've seen his rare gold card, guys, and his rare gold card is pretty nice. So I want to see how this card performs. How does he dribble on the ball? He definitely has like that real life body type. It's actually kind of sick, to be honest. I like it, man. Little first time pass from there. Ooh, Koulibaly Daddy. I almost got that angle there with Pedro for the driven. Oh, Koulibaly Daddy! Oh, what a save! Oh my goodness! Dude, he really gets on that far post right there for those corner kicks, eh? If you can get the pass off to the edge of the 18-yard box and you can get that pass to him, like, it could work out really nicely, man. His transition speed was actually really good right there. Like, my movement wasn't good because I kind of wanted to test certain accelerations from that spot. I got a penalty for that? A red card! No! For clearing it? Oh, he went for a slide challenge. No way. He definitely went for a clearance, for sure. Hey, man, Koulibaly doesn't have good penalties. There's no way, right? So maybe this guy has a chance. 35? Listen, we'll just do it, like, right here. There you go. There you go, man. Unlucky, mate. Unlucky. His track back really, really fast. Look at the radar in the middle. Oh, look at Koulibaly helping me out with that team press. Mistimed that movement there, like, so badly, but Koulibaly still helped me out himself. I didn't even actually have to move him there. Nice. Just had to hold that position there with Koulibaly. Pushes it forward, too, so a little bit of possession-based tackle right there, which is good. Nice. I had a feeling he was going to want to make that pass into that empty space right there. There we go. Just have to hold the angle there. Hey, you know what? We'll take that goal, man. Felipe Anderson. My boy with the great movement. Immobile with a great pass. GG's. Hey. I love being able to manually intercept. And it's funny, too, because they're still going to brush up on it. Like I mentioned in the gameplay review, I was like, yeah, they need to still brush up on it a little bit. But so far, Koulibaly is definitely doing it well. Yep, just hold L trigger, man. His tackles are coming off great. He hasn't done one, like, push touch yet, which is great. Which is actually getting a buff to it because it's done really weird sometimes, like the push. Oh, that went through him right there. He does go for the challenge, though, to be fair. A little layoff right there. Let's see if we can actually open up the space here. Middle's opening up. We're going to make this extra pass here. Little cross. Little goal. And we'll take it. Beauty! Most of the defending in this game, guys, is holding L trigger and kind of timing your movements left and right properly to kind of just intercept the ball right away. This one, I'm going for an actual challenge, and that comes off great. Try to get a slide challenge there. So those ones were pushed a little bit farther away. Which, again, not a big issue, to be honest with you. Let's go for a grand switch here with pressure. Ooh, look at that pass again. That's what I'm saying, man. You want to work the angles as much as possible for the passes to come off nicely anyway. So him having 60-something passes and stuff is not like a big nuisance. Yeah, really nice movement there. The acceleration to move left and right was fantastic there. The authenticity of using this card is really cool. I like the way he looks in game. Even though I was controlling the lid there, Koulibaly was still positioning himself well. That was great. The goalies of this game are crazy. Like, I overcommitted Koulibaly at a position like crazy right there, and I was like, oh, that's going to be a goal. He just does a crazy save. So far, the card is really nice, guys. I would say like the most noticeable thing is in the acceleration, but that's from me overcommitting like crazy in some situations. Like in this game, the pace is done really well. So if he's positioned in the right areas and you need to transition left and right properly, he'll definitely be able to do that. His body type definitely helps out a lot when it comes to that. Like I can see why people enjoyed using his rare golds card for a little bit. That Napoli link is cool to work with too because Manolas is from Napoli too. So it's a good little direct link there. Even with Mertens, too, if you're lining up like a 4-3-2-1. Oh, you got a touch off there. Come on, Cooley Daddy. Second man press, get into position. Right there, that was good. Didn't really feel like I needed this extra crazy acceleration and sprint speed there. His understanding of when the space is open, like with my fullback over commits or something, is definitely great so far too. I'll take that. Luis Alberto with the attacking play, eh? Okay. Good finish by him there. Oh, good. Good, 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 good. I missed the side challenge because I was the one that was off a little bit right there, but he puts pressure on the attacker there, which is what really helped out. Ah, beautiful goal. Beautiful, beautiful goal. I love that. Beauty. Yep, that was second man press right there with Koulibaly. Just had to make sure I was applying pressure while also putting pressure on the main attacker there. Beauty, Pedro, beauty! Love that. Let's go, BB. Animations, but still gets it. See, even up against Aubameyang, still does well there. I have to watch this run right here. Put a pressure! Oh, look at that! Let's go, Coolie Daddy! Yeah, let's get that shot cancel. Let's go, Felipe. Okay, guys, so final verdict on the new Player of the Month Koulibaly card. So, yeah, I think he's pretty good. Obviously, with the pace being done a certain way this year, I do feel like his pace is perfectly fine, to be honest. Do I think it's like the full meta of having that little bit of extra acceleration and stuff? Probably not, because obviously it's always nice to have the 90-90. But, guys, this is me nitpicking like crazy because his sprint speed and acceleration is perfectly fine for the meta of the game, right? Dribbling, you do notice the agility and balance part of the card, but you notice it more from like an animation perspective more than it is like a nuisance in game, right? Like it's a very big thing with FIFA nowadays that the players behave that way, right? It's very important that he has the medium-high work rates for his defense because of the pace he's actually working with. Players that are a little bit more aggressive, sometimes it can be a nuisance that their pace is a little bit lower, like Sergio Ramos, but again, pace is done very differently this year, guys, and the thing that you have to look at the most is defensive quality and the way that their animations kind of come off because of the way that their body type is built and the way that their height is built with the defensive stats for base card stats, right? So on a Shadow Chemistry style, with 86 acceleration, 99 sprint speed, and boosting his defense as much as possible, I thought he actually performed really well, especially with the physical stats that he's given, considering the height and the body type that he has. Now, I do think that the SBC is on the more expensive side, considering the fact that his rare gold card is at 24k. But with Koulibaly, it's one of those situations where it's like, do you really think that he's going to get, you know, Team of the Weeks that often, right? Because with this Player of the Month, it's a +2 rating, and it gives you Napoli links, right? So if you are working with a Serie A team and you want to put Manolas in the same team while working with Coolie Daddy in the same squad, it could be something that's really cool to work with. Do I think that the SBC is more in the expensive side? I personally do, again, in comparison to that rare gold card, because if you take a look at the difference between the two, right, it's +2s, right? So you're not going to notice like a really big difference, but if you have the SBC fodder available to do this card for your Serie A SBC, it's still a cool card. Like, if you do it, you're not going to be disappointed in the card. He actually performs really well. He's just not special. Like, don't expect him to be a hidden gem like, I don't know, I can't even think of hidden gems right now because there's so many, like, decent center backs in this game. But, yeah, the card is cool. I do think it's on the expensive side, but he does offer very good defensive qualities in game. But, yeah, hopefully you guys enjoyed this video. I will catch you guys for the next one. Peace out, dudes. Love you guys.